Hello learners, today we will study history chapter number 4, colonialism and tribal communities. Adivasis of India. The term Adivasi has been given to hundreds of the tribal communities of India. They live in confined groups in the remote areas and live a very natural primitive lifestyle. Much like the ancient hunter-gatherer, they are called Adivasis, which means early inhabitant. During the medieval period, the lifestyle of the tribal groups began to be affected due to extensive forest clearing and wars waged by powerful rulers. By the later medieval period, many tribal communities began to be assimilated into normal societies due to rapid urbanization. The tribal life. Some of the tribal group of India are Mundas, Santhals, Oraons in the Chota Nagpur region, Baigas, Gonds and Khonds in the central area, and Khasis and Nagas in the northeast. Society do not have caste system but have distinct culture of their own. Each tribal group follow its own belief, customs and rituals. Economy. The main economic stay of the tribal is natural resources, means forest product of the region where they live. While some have settled at one place, other are nomadic. Nomadic means moving from one place to another for food. Animal rearing. Animal rearing means some tribal groups lived by herding and rearing of animals. They were called pastoralists. They used to move with their herds of cattle or sheep according to the season. The Van Gujars of the Punjab hills and the Labadis of Andhra Pradesh, cattle herder. The Gaddis of Kullu were shepherd and the Bakkarwal of Kashmir reared goats. Hunting gathering. In many regions, tribal groups lived as hunters and gatherers. For example, the Khonds of Odisha. For food, they depended on hunting animal and gathering forest produce. They used the barter system for the essential items they required. Barter system means exchange items. Next topic is shifting cultivation. The practice of shifting cultivation is also called jhum cultivation. Shifting cultivation is also called jhum cultivation. The vegetation on a land was burned down to clear it for cultivation. Ash from the burnt vegetation was spread on the soil. The cultivators did not follow the land but furrowed it with hoe and scattered the seeds. After harvesting 3 or 4 crops, the fertility of the land reduced as the tribal moved to another patch of land. The used patch of land was left fallow for several years so that the soil could recover its fertility and crops could be grown on it again. Okay, so it is called shifting cultivation, means for 2 or 3 crops they cultivate a land and after that again they change that place. Settled cultivation. By the name it is clear, settled. Many tribal groups settled down permanently at a place. They cultivated the land around their houses. They believed that all members of the clan were descendant of the original settler. So each member had the right to the land. Everyone has right to the land. When some people within the clan became more powerful than other, they became chiefs. Means those are powerful, they became chiefs. In the 19th century, the Mundas and the Santhals of the Chota Nagpur area took to settled cultivation.